Hello everybody, our lesson today is a question tag. So look here, we have this table, so I will go through this table. So this table consists of verb tense, positive sentence, question, negative question tag. Then we have positive sentence, negative sentence, we have positive tag. We will start by verb to be in simple present. Your name is Susan, isn't it? Your name is Susan, isn't it? So look here, we have is. Here it's a positive. So question tag, isn't it? So here isn't is a negative. He isn't smart, is he? He isn't smart, is he? Here we have isn't is negative, isn't negative. Question tag is, which is positive, is he, is he. Then we have simple present. So for simple present, the sentence we have here is she works at school, doesn't she? She works at school, doesn't she? So here we have positive, works. So question tag, doesn't she? So we have doesn't is negative. Another example, we don't do our homework, do we? We don't do our homework, do we? So look here, don't do is negative. Question tag, do we? Do, which is positive. We don't do our homework, do we? Then we have past simple. Sentence 1, we have they studied in London, didn't they? They studied in London, didn't they? So we have studied in simple past, which is positive. Then we have didn't they. Didn't is here negative, didn't they? She didn't know, did she? She didn't know, did she? So look here, we have didn't know, it's a negative. So question tag is positive, did she? Did she? Then we have past continuous. So for past continuous, we have you were joking, weren't you? You were joking, weren't you? So look here, we have were joking, past continuous, were joking. Question tag, weren't you? Here were joking is positive. Question tag is negative, weren't you? Weren't you? Then another example, I wasn't reading a book. I wasn't reading a book, was I? I wasn't reading a book, was I? So here we have wasn't reading, wasn't reading, it's a negative. So the question, was I? It's positive. Question tag is a positive, was I? Was I? After that we have present perfect. So for present perfect, here we have this example, Sam has finished, hasn't he? Sam has finished, hasn't he? So look here, we have has finished is positive. Then question tag is negative, hasn't he? Hasn't he? Sam has finished, hasn't he? Another example, you haven't done it before, have you? You haven't done it before, have you? So look here, we have haven't done. Here we have negative, haven't done. Question tag is positive, have you? Have you? After that we have past perfect. I had written a letter, hadn't I? So had written is past perfect. The sentence here is positive. The question tag, hadn't I? So here we have hadn't, which is negative, hadn't I? I had written a letter, hadn't I? Another example, students hadn't worked hard, had they? Students hadn't worked hard, had they? So we have hadn't worked, it's a negative, hadn't worked, negative. Question tag, had they, had here is positive, had they. The next example is simple future. Here we use will. So the sentence we have here, he will sleep, won't he? He will sleep, won't he? So will sleep is positive. Question tag, won't he? So here won't means will not. Okay, you can change will, won't by will not. The won't is a short form of will not. Won't he? So here we have he will sleep is positive, will sleep positive. Question tag is negative, won't he? Won't he? Mary won't be here, will she? Mary won't be here, will she? Won't be is positive, negative. Won't be is negative. So the question will be positive. Will she? Will she? Another example, we have modal verb. So here we can speak Arabic. We can speak Arabic, can't we? We can speak Arabic, can't we? So can speak is positive, can speak positive, can't we is negative. So here we have positive sentence and the question tag is negative, can't we? We can speak Arabic, can't we? You shouldn't go, should you? You shouldn't go, should you? So here we have shouldn't go is negative, shouldn't go negative. Question tag, should you? It's positive, should you? Should you? So after that we can move to some exercise in order to practice these question tags. So we have here this exercise, complete using question tags. So the first sentence here we have Karim doesn't live in London. So here we have to find the question tag. Jane has been sick. Jane has been sick. Jane has been sick. 3. Your mother won't agree with you. Your mother won't agree with you. The children were kind. The children were kind. I had been there. I had been there. I had been there. Scientists can find solution. Scientists can find solution. They have never known the truth. They have never known the truth. So we will try to find the question tag. Now the answers to this exercise. I hope that you will answer to this exercise. So the answer here we have complete using question tags. So 1. Karim doesn't live in London. Does she? Why here we write does she? Because here in the first part of the sentence we have doesn't live, which is negative. So question tag will be positive. Does he? Jane has been sick. Jane has been sick. So here we have has been, it says positive, and here we have present perfect. So the question tag will be negative. Hasn't she? Hasn't she? Sentence number 3. Your mother won't agree with you. So look here, we have the simple future. Won't agree. Won't here is negative. So question tag will be positive. Will she? Will she? Your mother won't agree with you. Will she? Number 4. The children were kind. The children were kind, weren't they? Weren't they? So here were, it's a verb to be in simple past, and here it is positive. So question tag, we have weren't they? Weren't they? So weren't here is negative. Negative. I had been there. I had been there, hadn't I? I had been there, hadn't I? So here we have past perfect, hadn't been, which is positive. So the question tag will be negative, hadn't I? Hadn't I? Sentence number 6. Scientists can find solution. Can't they? So we have modal verb can. It is positive. So the question tag will be negative. Can't they? Can't they? The last sentence. They have never known the truth. Haven't they? So look here, have never known. So here it's negative. Never is negative. Have never. They have never known. So here we have present perfect. Have known. And here we have negative, which means that question tag will be positive. Have they? I'm sorry, I make a mistake here. So we have to cross haven't. We have to write have they. Have they? Okay. So I make a mistake here. Please, I'm sorry. So here we will write have they. Why? Because here they have never known. Never means it's negative. So here the question tag will be positive. Have they, not haven't. Have they. Yes, so thank you very much for your attention. So don't miss our next lesson.